Hey guys, this week I have something really special for you. If you're looking to get in those Northern Rockwall neighborhoods, those are usually like 800,000, right? To get into these. This is a brand new neighborhood, and this is gonna be starting in the 460s. Let's go. All right, everybody, my name's Scott Baxter. I'm your local Dallas realtor with the Relocating to Dallas team. Man, have I got something for you this week. As you can see behind me, the first part of this neighborhood is just all built. They built the children's playground. You know, they're gonna have the children's playground and they're gonna have walking trails. There's not gonna be a huge amount of amenities in this neighborhood, but the price and the location of this neighborhood, you cannot beat no matter where you are. And I haven't seen anybody do this one yet. This one's called Park Hills, and this is right off the 30 on John King Boulevard in Rockwall, Texas. You head north on John King Boulevard, it's right on your left. And it's before all the Northern Rockwall neighborhoods. So this puts you at an advantage of getting to the 30 and going to work if you have to commute, or if you just want to be closer to everything. But this is Pacesetter Homes community, and there's gonna be like 188 homes in this community. And the pricing, I don't know how they do this pricing in Rockwall, to be honest. Rockwall is generally pretty pricey in general. And to start in the 460s is ridiculous. And I think they top out at just over 3,600 square feet for this biggest house that they build. And that one is just in the mid sixes. And then you're only gonna add maybe 7% on top of that for your structural and design. So it's not that much is gonna be added onto that. Some builders add on 10 to 15%, right? Man, I gotta say, this neighborhood is a deal. And people are finding out about it. I don't know how they're finding out about it. I haven't seen any YouTube videos on it, but they're finding out about it and they're coming in droves. All right, as you can see, we're at the model home, which isn't even open yet. They're hoping for a July 4th weekend opening, but it's even gonna be pushed farther than that. But the reason why I'm doing this now is because they've already sold 1/3 of the lots here. That's how crazy this neighborhood is going, and the pricing is so amazing that people are jumping in and finding out about this. Somehow, I have no idea how, but they are. Now you're finding out about it. And by the way, never go in unrepresented. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna be your buyer's rep, right? Give me a call. But in the meantime, look at how beautiful this model home is gonna look. And this is just what Pacesetter is gonna be building in this neighborhood, just an example of it. And the pricing, you're gonna be in Rockwall ISD. You're gonna have a 1.52 tax rate. That's one of the lowest in Dallas. You're gonna have no mud. You're gonna have no PID. Rockwall ISD is an A-rated school district. You're gonna be right next to Costco, In-N-Out Burger, Whataburger, restaurants, shopping. You're gonna be the closest one to going to Dallas. Like, this neighborhood is so well placed, but you wanna get in, and this is, I know you don't like to hear this, builders always raise their prices when the going's good, right? Because they know that they can get it. So I would contact me like sooner than later. Like, if you're thinking about moving to Dallas and you really think about this neighborhood and you're like, that neighborhood looks good, I'd suggest you jump on this one, because I don't think the prices are gonna stay this low, and the rest of Rockwall is not this low. Hands down, they're not this low. That's just period. I know every single neighborhood. So call me, 945-244-0342, and you can also click this right here, a little QR code that'll take you to my website, fill it out, and just send it off to me, and we'll get talking about your move to Rockwall, Texas. All right, here we are on the lots. We have 3 greenbelt lots here from Pacesetter Homes. I believe these are the last 3 of the neighborhood already. They haven't even opened yet, and they've sold 1/3 of everything. That's how budget-friendly these prices are right now. It's crazy. If you want to save one of these lots, get a hold of me really quick, okay? It's mid-June right now. I'm putting this video out in the next couple days. So it's only been a couple days. If you see it, it's only been a couple days. Get a hold of me, 945-244-0342, or you can email me, scott.baxter@exprealty.com, and we can save you one of these greenbelt lots to build your dream home on in Rockwall, Texas for that amazing price. I mean, if you're going all out, 660s plus about 7%. Man, you cannot find a house like that in Rockwall. I still don't understand the business sense of how that works out in this area, because houses are a lot more than that in this area. So that's why it's going so fast. By the way, if you want to build a pool, we have 52, 62, and 72 foot wide lots here. It's gonna be 120 foot deep is gonna be your minimum to build a pool. They do have some bigger ones, but those bigger ones aren't gonna be here for long, right? Because it's selling out so fast, it's kind of crazy. If you really wanted a pool and you wanted a neighborhood with a pool, but you're like, well, I don't really want that neighborhood because it doesn't have a pool. This neighborhood does not have a pool, but it does have Harry Myers Park, which is Rockwall's main park for everybody. It's literally walking distance. It's right next door. Literally the property stops and it goes into Harry Myers Park on the other side. And they have a pool there that's super cheap to get in. They have baseball diamonds. You can kayak on the lake. They have plenty of things to do in Harry Myers Park. And man, you just can't beat it. So if you want that great price with not a lot of amenities, there's gonna be a children's playground, which we saw, and hiking trails. And then Harry Myers Park is where you can get the pool right next door. Man, you cannot beat it. Rockwall School District is amazing. Our kids go there and they love it. All right, here we are in Gideon Grove. We're just about a mile up from Park Hills. Park Hills does not have their model home open yet, but I wanted to show you what Pacesetter can build. This is called the Homestead, and they're gonna have one just like this that you can build. This is just over 4,000 square feet. In Park Hills, you're gonna get just a little over 3,600 square feet. But I gotta tell you, the prices in Park Hills are ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy prices down there, and they've already sold 1/3 of the lots, like I said before. But let's go in and just see what these guys have to build, because they're a nice quality builder here. You're gonna get bathrooms in every room, and you can see it's a good build. Let's go check out this house. All right, let's show you this house real quick. Now, like I said before, we can't build this exact model in Park Hills, but at least you're gonna see what Pacesetter can do, which they build a really nice product. So let's check out just real quick each room. Office, lots of windows in here. There's 3 windows, 3 tall windows, which is gonna let in massive light. And I like the color of this, like kind of a brownish gray. And they have like little tile going all the way up here. So it's these extra little details that you can do. We have the dining room. This is gonna be a formal dining room. There's a plan that's close to this, but it doesn't have the formal dining room. Big open spaces here. Giant ceiling. I would say that's over 20 feet on the ceiling there. And that leaves a lot of space above your head. All right, we have this kitchen, 5-burner gas stove, really large island. Have a nice breakfast nook here with plenty of windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows around here. That's a lot of light. Let's go into the living room real quick. Well, actually, let's go this way. I'm gonna make you turn in circles. Gotta get the food closet. This is huge. This is Scott-approved food closet. You know me and food closets. I always like that. A little coffee station here. And let's go into the living room. Living room, we have brick going all the way up. We have these exposed beams on top. Little farm style going on here in the chandelier. And these giant windows. These are huge. Then we have more windows up there. This gives you a lot of space just to feel comfortable in your own home. This is a bathroom, a shared bathroom for everybody. Then the primary bedroom. Wow, look at the ceilings in here. This is pretty neat what they're doing here on the design. Total farmhouse feel there. Bathroom, primary bathroom. We're gonna have 2 different sinks, tub, shower, la toilette, and then big closet for mom and dad. And this is gonna go into the laundry room right here, a little secret exit. Here's a mudroom right here, and this is gonna go into the third car garage. You know, there's a little secret room back here. Now this would be a 2-car garage right here. And this is gonna be, has its own bathroom. Little mother-in-law suite here. So right at the front of the house on the left is a mother-in-law suite. Let's go upstairs. Man, now the Driscoll and this share this walkway. So if you ever see a Driscoll video and you see this one, they both share this walkway. It makes them look a little similar in some aspects. This one's gonna be a 5-bedroom house. This is the game flex area. And then we have really big movie room actually. This is spacious. Giant couch, wow. It's a lot of space in this house. Let's go back to this bedroom. Bathroom right here. Bedroom with its own walk-in closet right here. And there's a couple more bedrooms we have up here. Let's check it out. I like this carpet. I kind of feel like I could fall down and I wouldn't get hurt. So this is bedroom 2 upstairs. Walk-in closet, its own bathroom. And then we have a bedroom 3 upstairs. Walk-in closet, its own bathroom. Now, if you want your own bathroom in every single bedroom, you can do that in some of the plans. So just get a hold of me and we can talk about exactly how you want to build. That about does it for this. Actually, let's go down and check out the back porch real quick because that's pretty cool. All right, back porch comes out a little bit and they have a pergola here. Give you a little bit more shade for those sunshiny days. And if you wanted to build a pool here in park trails and stuff, they do have some deeper lots right now. A lot of the lots are 120 deep, but you can do some deeper lots there. They have some since it's just at the beginning phases here. So hit me up for that as well. I want to just point out this staircase real quick. I mean, look how wide this staircase is. And a lot of people like wood staircases. And a lot of them come with that first step with wood, and then you have to do an upgrade for all wood steps coming up. But I gotta say, this really works in this model house with this soft, a lot of soft carpet in here in this house. It feels really comfortable, and I really like the width on these staircases. This is really wide and gives a lot of room for everybody. So what's it like to live in Rockwall? Well, if you want your neighbors to say hi to you, and if you want to have good conversations at the stores with strangers, and if you just want a good, nice Texas feel town that's nice, that feels like 40 years ago, that's Rockwall. And if you want lake life, Rockwall, Texas is lake life, the best in Dallas, Texas, hands down. We have a bunch of different marinas. You can keep your boat on the lift, and literally the lake is 5 minutes away from here. We have Rockwall at the harbor. The harbor district is where all the restaurants are, right on the water. Great sunsets. In the wintertime, they put an ice skating rink up. You can do sunset cruises. It's the place to hang out, and it's fancy. I love it, nice and fancy. My cameraman's smiling on that one. So if you wanna get into Rockwall, get a hold of me, 945-244-0342. I can show you around to tons of neighborhoods, but I gotta say, best bang for the buck, right here in Park Hills. Okay, in the studio, I want to make sure you have every bit of information here. Well, let's go through the builds real quick. Now, you're saying, Scott, I don't believe you. It can't be 466. There's no way in Rockwall it can be 466. And you're right. There usually isn't a way to do that in Rockwall. And you usually have to go out to Fate, Texas. That's east, about 15 minutes. It's like, sorry, you're going to have to live out in Fate for your price point. And everybody's like, well, I want to be in northern Rockwall neighborhoods. That's where all the newest roads and the newest builds are, and that's where a lot of people want to be. South part is a little bit more established, about 25 years ago. So everybody wants to be in the north because that's like the newer. This is in the north, but it's like right next to the freeway, which is even better. So I gotta say, if you're looking for something that's price point in this price point and you want to really get into Rockwall, I would not delay, because I've done them all, every single neighborhood, and I've never seen a price like this. And Pacesetter Homes builds a pretty good home, to be honest. $466,900, and let's see the overview of this. So deluxe kitchen, game room, private study, open family room with optional fireplace, optional extended covered patio, optional island in the kitchen. So there's a lot of options, obviously. So for $466, you're gonna have to kind of get those options up, okay? And there's gonna be some additions, okay? Just letting you know. I see a lot of optional in there, you know, optional island, but you know, that's the base price of getting in. Okay, $2449, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1 story, 2 car garage. And I believe you can add a 3 car garage on this if you wanted. All right, let's go to the next one. And they have some move-in ready homes we'll hit later. The Rockwall. Hey, it's Rockwall, and it's a house called the Rockwall. So it's a stunning 1-story flan that perfect for families who value both style and functionality. I like the vaulted ceilings. A lot of people want that. So the Rockwall, what does that start at? $473,900 for a 2345 square foot house, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1 story, 2 car garage. And like that extra space on the ceiling, a little bit more light coming in. There it is. You can do an optional home office, optional extended patio, optional vault in the family room, optional media room, optional 5th bedroom with bathroom, optional deluxe master bathroom, optional fireplace in the family room, double sinks, family room. So here's what it comes with. I'm going to just be straight with you, right? It does not come with a fireplace, does not come with a home office, does not come with extended patio, does not come with a vault in the family room like that, does not come with a media room, does not come with a 5th bedroom, but you can add it with a bathroom, and optional deluxe master bathroom. So those are all extras that you're going to have to tag onto it, okay? So let's just be real in the numbers here. You want to get this house going, I would say $550. You'd be in a pretty sweet spot with all the options if you wanted to go. If you want to just go basic, $473,900. They usually say add 7%. So maybe about 30 grand on top of that. You'd be around 500 if you just wanted to go kind of basic on it. All right, let's go. I just want you to be realistic in the numbers here, because there's nothing worse than getting here and going, I guess we do have to go out to Fate, Texas. Which isn't bad. I like Fate. But people want to be in Rockwall, in the mix of Rockwall, in right next to the lake. You know, they want that Rockwall. And if you're really into Rockwall and don't have the hugest budget, this is definitely the neighborhood for you. South Lake, $491,900 is the price. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2261 to 2265 square feet, 1 stories, 2 car garage. It's a nice looking house. Photos. Ooh, 20 photos. I wonder if I missed some other photos in the other ones. I hope I didn't. I might have. This looks like a 2-story house. This is nice. Get a lot of bang for your buck with Pacesetter, I gotta say. Get some nice looking everything. Tandem 3-car garage, 4 bedrooms, game room, formal dining, fireplace and family room, master bath layout, powder room. $491, that's South Lake. Hey, just for giggles, I'm gonna go back. I'm not trying to redo everything. I want to go back to the photos in this one and see. Oh, there's 13 photos in the Rockwall. Okay, here's the Rockwall. That's nice. See those on top there? See all these beams? Those are usually an addition, FYI. And in this case, so is the island. But I like the color scheme in there. That's beautiful, what you can do. And I don't think the price is going to be over the top here. If they're starting this low, I don't think they're going to just say, we're going to get them in the end with the pricing. You know, I don't think that's what they're trying to do. So that was the Rockwall. Should we go back to the Addison real quick? Just to show you, see if there's any photos. Sorry about that. 20 photos of the Addison. Okay. This is the starting point of the whole neighborhood for 460. And man, a lot of people contact me that are just retiring and they're like, I still want room for the grandkids to come over and my kids to come and visit. Here you go. Live in Rockwall and have that thing. This one's called the Garland. Garland's a city right across the lake. 493, 900, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2816 square feet to 2825 square feet, 2 stories, 2-car garage. Like I said, I believe you can have a 3rd car garage on most of these if you need. Depending on how wide of lot you have, that'll be another thing. All right. A lot of room there. A little more space. Now remember, you can go farther out, and the further out you get from Dallas, the less you're going to pay, right? So if you're like, oh, well, this house is just too $493. I mean, I want more of a house. Let's go out to Royce City. You'll be really impressed with what you can get out in Royce City. But if those people want to be in Rockwall, here's what the plans are. Grapevine 2 from 504, 900, 2713 to 2726 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2 stories, 2-car garage. As dining area, covered patio, game room, optional stone and metal roofs. A stone roof. I think stone might be the wall, not the roof. That was worded weird. All right, here's the living area. Vaulted ceilings. That's nice. Roomy but cozy. And you have taller ceilings here. There you go, a nice little movie room upstairs, a game room. Kids' bedrooms. They don't look too small at all, just like when I did the model home tour. So that was the Grapevine 2. And the Richardson. And we're going... Now these guys said they can get up to 3,600 square feet, but the website's only saying to almost 3,100 square feet. So I'm thinking if you add a 5th bedroom on here, that's where it's going to get up to 3,600 square feet. So that's what I'm thinking. 511, 900 for a 3,000 square foot house in Rockwall. This is a first. I got to tell you, this is a first. This one looks pretty. All right, you got my attention on this one. Wow, look at this. Very open concept here. Primary bedroom, primary bathroom, office, bedroom downstairs, I take it. There's upstairs flex room, upstairs movie room, kids' bedrooms, bathrooms. And so it looks like there's maybe two upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs. And they'd probably put the 3rd bedroom or the 5th bedroom. If you added that on, they'd put that upstairs. Here is your porch. So that, I like that one. Do you? Put in the comments if you like that one the best. That one impressed me. The Richardson from 511 900. Plan on adding about 7% on top of that for your full build out, which isn't much at all. Oh wait, there's more. What the heck? Oh, there's more pages. Oh my gosh. All right. Really, what's going on here? 14 floor plans. Holy moly. All right, there's more, guys. I thought that was it. Holy moly. All right. I was impressed with that last one, weren't you? That was a good price. Okay, 530, 900, 4 beds, 3 baths, 2545 square feet, 1 story, 3 car garage. Oh boy. Any pictures on this one? I don't see any pictures. Oh. Sorry, no pictures on this one. That's the Camden. Let's go to page 2 here. The Westbury, 534, 900. That's nice. This one has photos. 4 beds, 3 baths, 3176 square feet, 2 stories, 2 car garage. Oh, that's even bigger than the other one. That's a good looking house, guys. This is gonna be hard to choose. Got a swirling staircase there. Office. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Look how much head space you got. There's your big tall ceiling. You're like, I have to have a tall ceiling. All right, this is the one that's gonna be familiar. Do you remember when I said that you can build a house kind of like the model home that we did in Gideon Grove? This one looks starkly, not exactly like it, but it has that upstairs walkway going across and everything. I'm digging it. So 534 900. Let's see, 534 900 plus, let's say 10%. They say 7%. Let's say you're gonna really deck it out and go 10%. So that'd be another 53,000 on top of that. So 575 maybe. I don't know. If it was 7%, it might be about 575. Yeah. Wow. 534. All right. Ashwood. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2691 square feet to 2704 square feet. Oh, we kind of went down. 1 story. Okay. 1 story, 3 car garage. Oh, wait, I don't see. There's a recreational room, optional metal roof, breakfast area, covered patio. There are no other pictures of this one. Sorry. All right. The San Martino 2, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 2771 to 2775 square feet, 2 stories, 2 car garage. Photos. They certainly have different versions of each house that you can do. This looks like a spec home that they took pictures of. Spec homes are always just neutral, kind of bland. You can paint the walls later, put whatever you want on the walls to dress them up like the model homes if you want. Could go into the elevations. What elevations? Go. The Driscoll, This looks familiar. Four bed, three baths, 3156 to 3257 square feet, 2 stories, 3-car garage, $596,900. The Driscoll. I'm thinking that's the model home in Nelson Lake Estates in Rockwall. I think it might be. If that's the case, I have a video on it. If you want to see, and if you want to come to Rockwall and say, I want to build the Driscoll, we could probably go walk through a Driscoll. So, see how big it is? That is big. Open concept. If you're looking for that open concept house, that is it. Look at that. Man, so much room in there. Holy moly. Circular stairs, media room, bedroom 2 suite. Oh, okay. Must have a good bathroom in there. Luxury master bath, fireplace, family room. Comes with a lot of stuff. And that's $596,900. So you'd be sitting just over 6 with that for the Driscoll. Edgewood. 604,900, 4 bed, 3 baths, 3363 square feet, 1 story, 3-car garage. Not seeing any other extra pictures here. Elevations. That's nice. And the last page, how many we got here? 2. Getting into the big ones. The Preston from 621,900, 4 beds, 3 baths, 3581 to 3616 square feet, 2 stories, 3-car garage. Now we're getting into the big family homes. And of course, no pictures, I'm sorry. Do have the outside there though. And the Valencia from 621,900, 4 beds, 3 baths, 3,200 square feet pretty much. This is a 1-story, 3,200 square foot house, so that's pretty big. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3-car garage. So if you're looking for a big 1-story, there you go. 621,900 and study, covered patio, recreation room, 2 master walk-in closets, optional metal roof. No pictures on this one. They didn't give us any, guys. And that does it for all 14 builds. Quick move-ins. Let's see. This one is $524,990. You can actually move into this one. This one's ready to move in. 4 beds, 3.5 bath, 2825 square feet. If you gotta move here this summer, this is it. This is one of 3 you can buy in this neighborhood. Of course, contact me first, and I can set up the appointment, be your buyer's rep. You want me there all across the process. I guarantee it. It's much more stressful if you don't. Okay, so if you like this house, you could be in this house for, what did it say, $520? Don't quote me on that. Hold on. How much was this? $524,990. Okay. For Rockwall, my goodness. Like, you can't even get in used houses in Rockwall for that. There's a lot of used houses that are that price. So it doesn't make sense to get a used house at that point, because you're getting a brand new house with a home warranty. I really don't know how they did this. Being that close to the 30, I really don't know how they made the prices this low. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2345 square feet, 1 story, 2-car garage. And this one's $499,990. So if you like this one, this is what it's going to be like. Will it have... I mean, we need to double check if it comes with all that. That's something I could do for you. Does it come with the beams on the ceiling, Scott? I can check it out for you. Okay, $609,990, 4 beds, 3 baths, 27s. They usually deck these out. $609,990. Myers Parkside, that's going to probably be on the road right next to Myers Park, which is Rockwall's free park where they have concerts and pool and pickleball and, man, you name it. That's a good gathering place. A lot of social stuff goes on there. You'll never be bored living next to Henry Myers Park. All right. So this one's $609,990. Photos. Nice. So if you need to get into Rockwall, if you want to build, about 6 months build, you can pick everything out at that point of what you want. If you need to move here faster, anywhere from $525 to $609 is going to be your price point. This neighborhood's going to have no pool. It does have a children's playground, which we saw. It's going to have walking trails, but everything else is going to be right next door in Harry Myers Park. It's going to be, everything's for pretty much free there, or a couple bucks. And that's hosted by Rockwall City. So that is a really nice place to hang out, and very safe, very nice, very family oriented, lots of kids, lots of pool stuff, lots of people gathering there. So you'll meet lots of people in Henry Myers Park. If you want to build here, if you want to get a spec home, move-in ready home here, just contact me, 945-244-0342 or scott.baxter@exprealty.com. Never go in unrepresented. That's all I can say. It never turns out to be a very good idea. Lots of stress involved, and you need feet on the ground like me to get your move ready here in Dallas. So don't forget to contact me. You can go to my website. I have a new website, DallasRelocationTeam.com. And don't forget to click, like, and subscribe to the channel. Never stop chasing that dream home. And if you want to dive into more videos, I got a lot of them, and none of them are outdated. If they're outdated, I take them off. So if you want to learn much more about Rockwall, I have a whole Rockwall playlist that you can go into, and I can put that up, and you can go down the rabbit hole right here.